Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Music Time with Mrs. Wiegand. This week's lesson is all about beat, and I have two wonderful songs that we're going to sing and keep the beat to. Now, in order to keep the beat, we have to use both our hands. Show me your hands. And we're going to gently pat the top of our thighs, like so. Just gently, okay? Like you're patting a kitten. Now the beat is steady, like a ticking of the clock. In fact, we use the beat to keep time in a song, whether we're dancing or singing with the song or even playing a musical instrument. The beat tells us how fast or how slow we need to be, and it also keeps us in time, which is very important, especially if you're singing or dancing or playing a musical instrument with other people. Make sure you patch the beat on top of your lap, like so. And we'll learn the song. Here we go. If you were me, if you were me, what would you do? What would you do? If you heard a moan, if you heard a moan, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do? What would you do? What would you do? There you go. Now that's the basic song. And then we're going to add a line every time we sing it. So we're going to repeat the song a few times. And we're going to add a line every time that we repeat the song. So let's go back and repeat the first two lines. And then I'm going to sing the line that we're going to add. And then you're going to sing it. Okay, so here we go. Remember to patch. Here we go. If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a squeak, you try. If you heard a squeak, we're going back to another one. If you heard a moan, if you heard a moan. Let's sing all together. I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, and then we're going to repeat it again, and then we're going to start with, if you heard a howl. Okay, we're going to add that line, and then we're going to repeat, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, and then back to I'm asking you. So let's do that part. Let's just skip the beginning and the ending parts, but we'll just do that middle part right there. So again, patching. So here we go. If you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan. Very good. Let's finish it up. I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do? Very good. Let's add thump. Now we're going to add thump to that. So we're going to start with, if you heard a thump. Let's go back. If you heard a thump, if you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, and then go back to, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do? And then the last part, last time we repeat the song, we go, let's start from the beginning on this last part. Here we go. If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a growl, I'm gonna have you repeat that line. If you heard a growl, if you heard a thump, if you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, and we're going to finish it. I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do? And then we're going to repeat that last line about 4 more times. So here we go. What would you do? Another time. What would you do? And this one's going to be a little bit longer on the do. What would you do? This one's going to be a little quick. What would you do? And then we're going to stop and we're going to say all together, run! You guys try that. Run! Okay. All right, so that is the song. I'm going to keep the beat on my tambourine so that you can hear me over the music. But I want you boys and girls to keep the beat by patching it on your lap like so, like we learned. And I'm going to play the music and we're going to sing it all together. So here we go.
perfectly logical explanation. No biggie.
If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do?
I wouldn't panic. I'm sure it's nothing. No cause for alarm.
If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do?
Oh, that's probably just the wind. Yeah, that's it. The wind.
If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a thump, if you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do?
Well, that could be a lot of things, like my heart.
If you were me, what would you do? If you heard a growl, if you heard a thump, if you heard a howl, if you heard a squeak, if you heard a moan, I'm asking you, what would you do? What would you do?
Faint?
What would you do?
Coward?
What would you do? What would you do?
Scream?
What would you do? Ready? Run! Awesome job, boys and girls. Awesome job. So now we're going to learn our next song. Boys and girls, our next song is called Pumpkin Jacks. We have a jack-o'-lantern here, and this is what our song is going to be about. We'll put it aside. So we're going to keep the beat on our laps just like so. We're patching the beat, and I'm going to sing a line, and I'm going to point to you guys, and you guys are going to repeat that line like we did before. So, this pumpkin from the pumpkin patch, this pumpkin from the pumpkin patch has a light inside lit from a match, has a light inside lit from a match. Well, it glows in front and glows in back. Well, it glows in front and glows in back. This pumpkin's name is Pumpkin Jack. You try that. This pumpkin's name is Pumpkin Jack. Very good. And then we're at the chorus. Here we go. Okay, keep the beat with me here. He howls like a wolf. You try that line. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. Very good. Now we're going back to the next verse. Keep patching. Here we go. This pumpkin is a little strange. You try that. This pumpkin is a little strange, making different sounds just for a change, making different sounds just for a change. With a face in front and one in back, with a face in front and one in back. There is no other Pumpkin Jack. There is no other Pumpkin Jack. And then we're going to go back to the chorus. Keep the beat. Here we go. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. And we're going to go back into it again. We're going to repeat it one more time. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. Boo! All right, that's how it ends. So, all right, let's do that together. Pumpkin Jack will give us scare. Boo! So let's get the music on. I'll get my tambourine out again, and we'll sing the song. Very fun, fast song. Oh, here we go. This pumpkin from the pumpkin patch has a light inside it from a match. Well, it glows in front and it glows in back. This pumpkin's name is Pumpkin Jack. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. This pumpkin is a little strange, making different sounds just for a change. With a face in front and one in back, there is no other Pumpkin Jack. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. He howls like a wolf, meows like a cat, creaks like a door, squeaks like a bat, hoots like an owl, growls like a bear. Pumpkin Jack will give a scare. Woo! All right, that was an awesome job, boys and girls. I hope you had fun practicing beat with me and singing those two wonderful songs with me, and I'll see you all next week. Bye, boys and girls.